Jason Rzucidlo reporting for AmericaJR.com, being joined by Maureen Riley, the Executive Director of the Ann Arbor Street Art Fair. How are you today?
I'm doing terrific. Busy.
Yes. Please start off by giving me some highlights of this year's fair.
Well, the biggest thing, Jason, that I want people to know is that we've got a slightly different footprint this year. We're back on East Washington after a 5-year hiatus in order for the university to complete the construction of the North Quad.
Okay, all right. So how will it be different from last year?
Well, with our footprint, we have expanded the number of artists that we can fit in. There'll be art booths all down Washington between Fletcher and Thayer, and then art booths on North University, where they've been for the last number of years, and then the two streets are connected by Ingalls Mall. So we've got 100 or so artists that are on Ingalls Mall this year as well. It adds a great footprint and layout and pleasant experience around the beautiful fountain, and we've got a food court there, so it really is going to be lovely.
Okay. Now, I noticed all 4 of the art fairs are being called the Ann Arbor Art Fair. So is there more of a collaboration this year?
There is. I'm not sure if more is correct. The art fairs have really always collaborated. But we've come to the realization that the public really views it as one event, and it is one event. So we've made a more significant attempt to try and make the overall event more visitor-friendly. And in doing that, we've just said, let's be one event. There's 4 fairs, but we're one event.
All right. Now, you've got artists coming from all over, so who would be from the farthest away?
Oh, gosh, I don't know offhand. I mean, we've got artists from California, we've got artists from New Mexico, we've actually even got artists from some foreign countries. I believe that we have someone from somewhere in South America, and I'm not recalling the country offhand. We've got artists from Florida and New York, and artists from right here in Michigan, of course.
Okay. Now, has the economy affected the street art fair at all?
Well, you can't escape the change in the economy, I don't think, anywhere these days, but we're pleased to be holding our own. Artists have had to make some adjustments as people's discretionary income has diminished throughout the country. You find, I think, that there may be some more affordable work available, and it has made artists have to consider whether a show is profitable enough for them to travel a long distance. We're fortunate here in Ann Arbor that our artists do well, so people come from a long distance in order to participate in the art fair.
Okay. Can you go over some of the entertainment for this year?
Well, there's lots of entertainment throughout the art fair. The main stage is in the South University area, and in the street fair we have a fountain stage that will be highlighting community and student groups. And then on top of it, we've got a section called the Applegate Tour Stop area, and Applegate Farms, which is a producer of organic meats, will have they're having a tour bus and a whole area set up on East Washington. They'll be sampling hot dogs, but there's also going to be a special unplugged performance stage, and that is going to include a performance by the Verve Pipe on Friday.
Okay, very cool. Can you explain some of the food choices that will be available?
Well, that's easy because Ann Arbor is full of fabulous restaurants, and that's part of what makes the Ann Arbor Art Fair so unique and wonderful. It takes place right in downtown Ann Arbor, so you can go in and have lunch at the Seafood Company or Palio or any of the wonderful restaurants that we're known for. But you can also take a little break and enjoy a taste of fair food at any of several food courts that are scattered throughout the event. And in the case of the street fair, we have a lovely area set up around the Ingalls Mall fountain that has umbrella tables and have lots of different food choices, both in meals and sweet treats.
Okay. So as far as the parking is concerned, where do you recommend folks to go?
Well, parking when you have a large number of people coming into the area can always be a bit of a hassle, but the Republic Parking website, and I'm not sure of the URL for that, but I think you can Google Republic Parking or Parking in Ann Arbor, actually has a real-time parking garage update. So you can check that and you can find out if there's still spaces available in the garages downtown. But the easiest way to handle parking is to just park in an outlying shuttle lot and take the shuttle down to the art fair. There are shuttle lots at Briarwood, Pioneer, and East Maple Village. They cost $3 round trip. Makes it really easy to get here, and you don't have to worry about parking. And then something that we started last year that we're continuing this year, and we just think is great, is the trolley. The Art Fair trolley circles the entire perimeter of all four fairs. So you can take the shuttle bus, get dropped off, and hop on the trolley and go to any location in Ann Arbor, or any location in any of the Ann Arbor art fairs that you like.
And
you can ride the trolley for $1 each day. You get a wristband, and it's unlimited on and off usage.
Oh, okay. And you also have the iPhone app once again.
We do. The iPhone app is just spectacular. What a tool. It made me want to go out and buy an iPhone, which I did last year that got here after the art fair, of course. But you can search for any of our artists, all 1,100 artists from all four fairs. You can put in a search, and for instance, this morning I wanted to know where my friend Janet was, Janet Rubenstein, and she's not in our fair, so I just put in Janet in my iPhone app, and it told me every Janet that will be exhibiting in the entire Ann Arbor Art Fair. It was so exciting. You can also find your performance schedules, our sponsors that we owe our great deal of gratitude toward. And there's a map, you can pin your parking spot. It's very cool.
All right, thank you. Any other comments you'd like to add?
Just want to invite everybody to come on down for more information. You can visit theAnnArborArtFair.com.
All right, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Copyright 2011, AmericaJR.com, Detroit, Michigan, USA.